in 200,000 people are affected by it. Women are 3 times more likely than men to inherit it. When I was 18 years old, I found myself in a hospital room with my parents, a couple of doctors, and a therapist. These professionals had just told me that I had Cowden syndrome and that I was more susceptible to cancer than most people. Now, there are over 200 types of cancer that can affect the human body. Lucky me, huh? But I'm fortunate because I'm still here. I can still go to school, have friends, and basically live a normal life. So bear with me as I inform you about why I'm short and what is going on behind the scenes. There are many for whom this diagnosis would be a blessing, and there are many times where I wish I was them. Now, to the naked eye, Cowden syndrome looks like dry skin. It's called non-cancerous tumors called hamartomas, and to many of you, nothing's wrong with me, correct? Well, Cowden syndrome affected my P10 gene, which is supposed to be a tumor suppressor. But thanks to Cowden syndrome, that gene is out of whack. Cowden syndrome has caused my memory retention, my hand-eye coordination, and a lot of physical features to be different than what they could have been. This syndrome took my grandmother's life. It eventually led to breast cancer and her passing before I was 2 years old. My father has this disease, and so do I. Needless to say, this worried my father greatly. He worked tirelessly and effortlessly to find someone or something out there that would help us. So, in August of 2010, I found myself flying out to Bethesda, Maryland, to the National Institute of Health to meet Dr. Dennis, who was undergoing a research study for the drug rapamune. I found myself going to Bethesda, Maryland a total of 8 different times throughout the summer to get my blood drawn, to undergo tests, and to walk a straight line because Cowden syndrome told me I couldn't even do that. I didn't notice the difference. Or maybe I didn't want to, I don't know. But in August of 2010, Dr. Dennis wanted me to continue the study as I started my junior year of college, new job, and new classes. And my family and I knew that couldn't be possible. So for the time being, we gave up. I was relieved. I was sick of doctor's offices, of hospitals, of tests. I was done. And I'd spent years doing all of that. But my dad constantly reminded me about the fate of his mom. Constantly reminded me that if something wasn't done, my fate would be taken into my own hands, and that I would stay behind this curtain of gray with the world not making sense for the rest of my life. So in October of 2011, shortly before I took my praxis exams, I met Dr. Bissler. Dr. John Bissler is a nephrology doctor down at Children's Hospital in Cincinnati. He said that he could help by prescribing rapamune again, and that he would fight for FDA approval to make this drug marketable to everybody. All we had to do was agree to see him once every 3 months for blood work. That doesn't sound so bad, right? But again, understand that by this time, I'd spent years in and out of hospitals, seeing doctors, talking to nurses, and being asked how school was going by people that I still believe don't care. But don't pity me. Do not pity me, for there's nothing to pity me for. I can't remember what I'm supposed to say next. Shit. I will take this little pill every day for the rest of my life. This little 2 milligram tablet has helped a great deal. School isn't as hard as it once was. I can walk a straight line, and the world makes just a little bit more sense. But all I ask is that you do not pity me. For I will take this little pill and eat something shortly afterwards, and I will know John Bissler that long as well. But that's it. I understand the difference this pill makes now, but I have no wish to join my father and John Bissler on their great quest to make this drug marketable. I really just want to be left alone from the eyes of the medical world. Can you understand that? All I ask is that you do not pity me, but know that this drug is real. The people have problems that you can't always see. So all I ask is that you do not pity me. Yes, my head size is larger than most, and yes, I will never wear a hat. And yes, I have to order a pill and it costs me money. But all I ask is that you do not pity me.